From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Amir Garrett will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Russell on second, Almora on at first with 2 down. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Hold up,
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is there. And that ends the inning. In now for the Reds, Jason Hayward. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Hayward.
Pulled toward right center field. Bishop giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score. So digging in now, Andrew Knapp.
Leading up for the Reds, catcher, Andrew Knapp.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
No runner, cut it.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And to score from third, the tying run.
Great job there by this power hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bob Mendoza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mendoza.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Almora. He can't get there as it falls in.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much.
Ready for another shot now. King Bishop earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Striding in once again, Chase Pinckney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chase Pinckney.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving Chase his Almora. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball.
Digging in and looking for more, King Bishop. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Digging in once again, Nick Williams. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball. Next, Grant Talley, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hayward.
A bouncer up the middle. And Hayward has a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Come on, run it.
Right back at the mound. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but it's off his glove.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second, a double play. And now the Cubs pitcher, Ken Charles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends. Ready now for Cincinnati, Bob Mendoza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. The next Cub up, King Bishop. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Shot on the ground is short. Cicchini scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Chase Pinckney. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Chase Pinckney.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bishop is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Reds lead it 2-0. David Goodson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. King Bishop will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Tough task ahead here, as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Reds. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Today, the third and final game. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the catch.
Come on,
Here
baby,
comes the
you're
runner
up.
from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can.
At the plate, King Bishop earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And you can see now at the plate, Roosevelt Hubble, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Williams looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 14 on the season as the Reds have pulled back to even now, 3 apiece.
Yeah, 1 pitch ago he was pitching a shutout.
So in now for Chicago, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. – 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Up next to be Nick Williams. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
There you go.
Loop
Find the
over
ball.
toward first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leading. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bishop sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Andrew Knapp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hubble, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Bishop. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, King. Bishop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Settling in now, Jesse Winker. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of...
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail.
Stepping into the box, Roosevelt Hubble. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
It always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-4 the final finish today. The Reds used a 3-run 7th to help. First opened in 2001. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago. Robert Gonzalez, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately in his last 3.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
So striding forward now, Nick Williams. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see Addison Russell play. There are certain things that jump out to you and say, this guy's having a great season. Not a good one, but a great one. I look at it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not.
Now batting, King Bishop stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Almora leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Go, go, go,
The Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. Almora is on his way home. He will score, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box, Nick Williams. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Asuaje ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the
Next for Milwaukee, Jack Reinheimer. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in a losing effort. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bishop on the move.
Relay.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up the third pace.
Stepping in, Tom Reyna. He flew out in his last at bat. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bishop moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
No runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping up now, King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass.
Now at the plate, King Bishop. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Reinheimer onto the grass. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding into the box, Jack Reinheimer. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Carlos Asuaje. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Almora. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing. At the plate, King Bishop. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
King Bishop.
He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Contreras leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
8-6 the final score tonight.